Life on Earth feels permanent, stable, guaranteed. It isn't. The truth is far more disturbing. Life on this planet has come dangerously close to total collapse multiple times. Not metaphorically, literally. Moments where survival dropped to the edge of mathematical improbability. If just one of these events had unfolded slightly differently, complex life, animals, intelligence, consciousness would never have existed. This is not the story of progress. It's the story of survival against overwhelming odds. The first near extinction happened before life even had a chance to get comfortable. Early Earth was a hostile world. The surface burned, volcanoes dominated the landscape. Asteroids struck regularly, sterilizing entire regions. The atmosphere was toxic, filled with methane and ammonia, with almost no oxygen. Life emerged anyway, fragile, microscopic, and vulnerable. And then it almost disappeared. Around 4 billion years ago, Earth entered what scientists call the late heavy bombardment. For hundreds of millions of years, the planet was pounded by space debris. Oceans boiled, surfaces melted. Any early life that existed may have been wiped out repeatedly. Life survived not because conditions improved, but because it hid. Deep in oceans, underground, in chemical pockets protected from catastrophe. From the very beginning, survival favored invisibility. For nearly 2 billion years after that, life remained simple. Single-celled organisms dominated the planet. Complexity failed again and again. Evolution stalled, not because it wanted to, but because the environment refused to cooperate. Then came the second near extinction, one caused not by violence, but by success. Some microbes learned to use sunlight to produce energy. In doing so, they released oxygen as waste. At first, oxygen was poison. It reacted violently with the atmosphere. It destroyed existing life forms that had evolved without it. Oceans rusted. Entire ecosystems collapsed. This event, known as the Great Oxygenation Event, wiped out most life on Earth. Ironically, oxygen, the molecule that would later make animals possible, nearly ended life entirely. The planet froze. Global temperatures plunged. Ice covered vast regions of the surface. Survival once again depended on hiding in extreme niches. Life endured, barely and slowly adapted. Hundreds of millions of years later, when complex life finally began to emerge, it faced its greatest test yet. The third near extinction was the most severe mass extinction Earth has ever experienced. Around 252 million years ago, massive volcanic eruptions flooded the atmosphere with carbon dioxide and toxic gases. Oceans warmed. Oxygen levels crashed. Acidification spread through marine ecosystems. More than 90% of all species vanished. This event, known as the Permian extinction, nearly erased complex life entirely. Forests disappeared. Oceans became hostile. Food chains collapsed from the bottom up. For millions of years afterward, Earth was a biological wasteland. The age of complex life almost ended before it truly began. When recovery finally came, evolution took a different path. New forms emerged. Reptiles rose. Eventually, dinosaurs dominated the planet. And then came the fourth near extinction, sudden, violent, and final. An asteroid struck Earth roughly 66 million years ago. The impact released energy equivalent to billions of nuclear bombs. Firestorms swept across continents. Dust blocked sunlight. Global temperatures plunged. Dinosaurs, dominant for over 160 million years, disappeared almost entirely. This extinction reshaped the planet overnight. And here is the unsettling truth. If the asteroid had missed Earth, mammals would likely have remained small, nocturnal, and insignificant. Humans would never have evolved. Our existence depends on a rock from space. The fifth near extinction is different because it may not be over. Human activity is driving species loss at rates comparable to past mass extinctions. Climate shifts, habitat destruction, and chemical disruption are altering ecosystems faster than many species can adapt. Evolution moves slowly. Collapse can happen fast. What makes this moment unique is not the damage. Earth has recovered from worse, but the awareness. For the first time, a species understands the fragility of the system it depends on. Whether that understanding changes anything remains uncertain. The evolution of life on Earth was not a smooth ascent. It was a brutal filtering process. Most experiments failed. Almost everything went extinct. We are not the result of inevitable progress. We are the survivors of repeated disasters that almost erased everything. Life didn't win because it was strong. It won because it was resilient, adaptable, and unimaginably lucky. And the uncomfortable truth is this: nothing about our existence is guaranteed. If you enjoy deep, unsettling stories about the forces that shaped our world, subscribe to Talking Tech for more documentary-style explorations of science, technology, and human survival.